Hello. So you clicked on my website. You've seen everything I'm here to offer. Basically, I'm offering tips and tricks on how to be a better producer within sound design and specifically synthesis. So today I'm going to show you how to do this within a program called Reaktor 5. So Reaktor 5, what is it? Reaktor 5 is a bunch of user-created synthesizers, beat sequencers, groove monitors, absolutely anything you can think of. If you can program it with what Reaktor gives you, you can do it effectively. But I'm going to show you specifically how to create a synthesizer, because that's what I'm talking about on my website. So I'm going to show you the basics. I'm also going to do a series on the ways of, pushing a sound and experimenting with a sound rather than just sticking within a synthesizer. How you can export that one sound you've made, recorded, and then push, do different types of processing, effects, and stretching to make it just sound completely different. So this series specifically will concentrate on building a synthesizer. So I'm going to show you the basics and how to do that. Different ADSR modulation, which you can see there, attack, decay, sustain, release, with a monitor as well. The monitor allows you to see what you're doing with the waveform, which is brilliant, and it makes it creating sounds a lot easier. So what you want to do first of all, when you get to this page, is at the top right corner, you can't see it here on the screen, but if you see at the top right corner, you'll be able to see next to your CP usage and the MIDI and oscillator bars and the master bar, you'll see an eye. Click on that eye. That'll give you hints and tips. There we go. So if I hover over something, it'll basically tell me what it is. And it says there, this is an empty instrument with stereo inputs. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to create that instrument. So click on this drop-down menu here, File, New Ensemble, and there you go. You'll be on this page here. This all here is your interface. It's all you're going to need to use regarding knowing where to navigate to. So at the top here, you've got a panel. And then if I double click on this grey tanned box thing here, it'll bring me to the instrument view, which we're on here. When you get to this bit here, when you're creating our synthesizer, because you don't need inputs, you want to delete the inputs, which is here. These are your inputs, left and right, so get rid of them, we don't need them. And then to the right here, you'll see the outputs. So you've got left and right, and then you've got your voice combiners, right? We're going to keep them because we need them. So when you get to here, you want to right click, built-in module, panel, sorry, not panel, what am I talking about? I'm going mad here. Oscillator, because we want to create noise, and sawtooth. There we go. You can create any oscillator you want. If I go back to there, you'll see all these options you have to create all different types of noises. For the sake of this argument, we're just going to do a sawtooth, so this is our sawtooth here. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to connect the output straight up to the voice combiners. But if I click, we still don't have sound. Reason being is we haven't connected anything to the pitch and we haven't connected anything to the amplitude. If there's no amplitude and there's no pitch, then the instrument's got no direction of what noise to make at what volume or what frequency. So now what we're going to do is, to do that, I'm going to right click on pitch. Sorry, I'm not going to right click. I'm going to right click here, built-in module again, MIDI in and note pitch. Do the same, MIDI in and gate. So our gate is our amplitude, and we connect that just by clicking and dragging. There we go. And the same on the note pitch. There we go. Now, this gives us sound. A very, very stutty sound. It's very constant. There's no attack. There's no release. It's literally just, there you go. Now, to create ADSR, it's really nice and easy. You just right-click again, built-in module, and then we go down to LFO Envelope, and then you'll see ADSR. So click on that. There we go. Nice. Now, all we need to do, connect to this, we need to get rid of the gate connection to the instrument. So delete that, and then now reconnect it to our ADSR box. There we go. And then, once you've done that, drag it nice so it's in a nice, comfortable position that you're happy with, and it looks nice and tidy. Connect the out into the amplitude. And then to get our interface, as you can see on here, we still don't have any, any indication of a monitor, knobs or anything. So we're going to create them. So click on instrument, right click on attack, create control on every single one. So we've got an attack, decay, sustain and release. Nice and easy. Now, if I go back to the panel, we'll have all these here, all these knobs, but we can't, they're all overlapping each other. So we can't really identify what we're moving or what we're controlling. So what we're going to want to do then is click on Edit Panel and move them. Literally just click and drag, nice and easy, move it over, get it in a nice comfortable position that you're happy with. I like to have my monitor above my my knobs, so I'll show you now how to do that. So at the moment, like you say, all we've got is knobs on there controlling each thing. So there we go, that works. Click on the spanner again to turn off edit, and I'll let you move it around. Now to create the monitor, if you want to click back on instrument and just click on your ADSR box here on your instrument, look on the side, you'll see all these different options, and then click view visible on. Once you do that, if I click back to panel, you'll see that we have a monitor. Again, it's overlapping, so we want to move that. There we go, nice. And we can move it to where we want it to be. There we go. So I'm happy with where it is. I like it like that. So what you can do is you can do any sorts of different monitors. You can actually integrate and make code your own monitors. There's different ways to create different knobs. You don't have to use the ones that are standard in Reaktor. You can make your own. And regarding programming, it allows you to do that. So what I want to do now is just click on that spanner again and show you what I mean. So now that we have everything regarding modulation on ADSR, we can so yeah, you can do literally anything you want on there. Again, these are the basics. In the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add to this interface and add to your synthesizer. We'll add some more modulation, we'll add some more oscillators, and we'll make it more jam-packed. Again, this is just the basics. We're going to show you how to get onto it, so you can go ahead and push the boundaries yourself. In the end of the day, we're creating this. We're doing it ourselves. We're not using something that's in the box. We are, we're going ahead and just doing something completely different. And from that, we'll be able to just create our own way of creating sounds rather than just copying what what's been given to us. So yeah, that'll be in part 2. Thank you very much.